Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs. Now today we are going to be reviewing the Ultimate Collection 70s School Days album. This album came out in September 2013. Today we'll take a look at this album and have a look at the cover, have a look at the disc artwork, and also see if the track list is really good. So let's get into today's video. So first of all, the cover. I quite like this cover, of course. Very much 70s with the front cover, of course, with the theme of it. You've got a 70s like chalkboard in the background, and of course the title there, 70s School Days, with up there it says the Ultimate Collection, which is the branding of this album, the Ultimate Collection. It's a little bit like Ministry of Sound and Now Music. They release a lot of albums like these, and also up there it says there's 100 songs on it, 100 hit tracks, and down the bottom it says a couple of the artists that feature on this album. So you've got Jackson 5, Rose Royce, Thin Lizzy, Sweet Barry Moore, you've got Gloria Gaynor, Brotherhood of Man, Cher, and many more. So there's loads and loads of people that feature on this album. I give my first opinions on this. Very nice. I love this cover that they've done with it. It looks very good, of course, featuring the artists that feature on this album, and of course the old 70s theme, like chalkboard in the background. It goes very well with the theming of this album. This is actually, because of it being a 5-disc album, it's one of the ones that has like a wallet case. So you actually have to take the album out of the case. So I'm going to take that out of the case here, because you've got the album just inside. Take that out. This, of course, is the album here. Of course, the same as the cover that's on here. But of course, now let's have a look at the disc artwork. So because of this is like the fact box style, the discs are in there. You've got 5 discs. Let's open this up and see what discs are like in here. So this here is disc 1. Of course, they've got the 70s. It says up there, the Ultimate Collection 70s School Days, with like stars and stuff around the middle of the album, and it says there, disc 1. Quite nice, I do like that. There's also a little booklet in here which I believe has the full track list in, which is quite good. They've got that in there, because if you take the booklet out, I believe behind the booklet you should have disc 2, and it is. This here is disc 2, of course, disc 1 and disc 2 there. This is disc 2, very similar to disc 1. They've got the stars on it, just changed from yellow to blue. Quite nice. I think disc 2 so far is my favourite, but of course let's have a look at the rest of the discs. This here is disc 3. This one is more, this is like an orangey colour. It's a little bit like a light orange. It's a little bit yellowy, but it is an orange colour, which I do quite like. Of course, disc 3 down there. Moving on to disc 4, it's next to disc 3 here. It's like a pink, kind of like a dark pinky, maybe sort of purple colour disc. That is disc 4. I do quite like that, of course, keeping the same theme throughout. Moving on to the last disc. This here is disc 5. Okay, so this one is blue. This is like a light blue colour. Again, it says disc 5, and they've kept the same thing throughout all of this. I'm not too sure as to whether they've done a fact box style, especially as this was released 2013. You would have think that they would keep in with like the Now Music ones with the 100 hits. They've done them like a wallet case, but more of like a instead of it using like the plastic wallet case, it's more of like a cardboard paper like sort of case that they've got the discs in, which is quite nice. I'm not too sure, as I said, I'm not too sure as to why they did this. I'm guessing it's how the majority of their albums are. But of course, most importantly, is check out the track list on this album. This here is the full track list for the album. You've got disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4 and disc 5 all there. It's quite hard to read because they've got every single song on there, and there's 100 songs on there. But just inside, if I go back inside of the album, just in front of where disc 2 was, there was a little leaflet, which I believe has the full track list. This here is a leaflet with the front cover on, and the track list is in here. So this here is disc 1. This has got all the songs from disc 1 on. You start on with the Jackson 5 ABC. You've got Pick Up the Pieces by Average White Band, Papa Was a Rolling Stone by The Temptations, Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry, Ring My Bell by Anita Ward. You've got Can You Feel the Force by The Real Thing, Silver Lady by David Soul, and ending on disc 1 you have Cuba by Gibson Brothers. Moving on to disc 2, you start off with the Boomtown Rats, I Don't Like Mondays. You've got I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss, Whole Wide World by Reckless Eric. You've got Pop Music by M, and ending on disc 2 you have Baby by Rachel Sweet. Disc 3 starting off with Ladies Night by Kool and the Gang. You've got Super Nature by Karina, Born to Be Alive by Patrick Hernandez, Let's All Chant by Michael Zagaband. You've also got Hot Shot by Karen Young, and you end on disc 3 with You Make Me Feel by Sylvester. Moving on to disc 4 now, we start off with Dreadlock Holiday by 10cc, In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry. You've got Love Roller Coaster by Ohio Players, Puppy Love by Donny Osmond, Gonna Get You Along With Me Now by Via Willis, Together We Are Beautiful by Fern Kinney, and ending disc 4 we have Everything Is Beautiful by Ray Stevens. Starting disc 5 we've got Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves by Cher. You've got You Don't Have to Say You Love Me by Guys and Dolls. You've got You Make Me Feel Brand New by The Stylist. You also have Sometimes When We Touch, you've got which is by Dan Hill. Is She Really Going Out With Him by Joe Jackson, and ending with disc 5 we have The Night by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. So there's your full track list. On the back of the booklet they've also got a couple of the other albums that they've done, which include 80s anthems, number one and party classics. So I quite like this album. On a whole it's quite nice. The cover's very nice. I'm not too sure. One of the downsides to this is probably the fact that they put it in this big case. I would have preferred it to be like the paper or cardboard case that many other albums that are 5 discs are in. But apart from that, I really like this. The cover's great. The disc artwork for obviously all 5 discs is really nice, and the track list is full of a load of good 70s songs. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. I massively appreciate it if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified every time I release a new video. And make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there. And links to all of my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you go follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video. Peace out.